Kia ora, everybody. Let's do this. Oh, that's the wrong. I just clicked the wrong one. Ignore me. We're not ending. I'm a professional. Excuse me. There is going to be a lot of coughing today. It'll be what it'll be. I think we're good. Let me know if anything needs to be adjusted, sound wise, anything like that. But kia ora, welcome in everybody. I hope we're all doing well. Welcome Athaline, welcome Jasmine. I am still under the weather, as you'll be able to hear. I'm still not 100%. I'm better than I was. I'm not 100%, but I thought I would just try and do a little bit of a stream. We'll see how we go. I don't think it'll be sort of like an all-day one because, you know, we're still coughing a lot. But I miss you guys, and I miss streaming, and I also miss colouring because I haven't been colouring because I haven't been well. Music's a little loud, no worries. Thank you for letting me know. Let me know if that's a bit more balanced. Again, all my settings are wrong because it's been so long since I've streamed, so that is why we just let everything, give you guys a moment to let me know if things are too better, too wrong, because yeah, it's been so long that all my settings have reset. Oh. So yeah, welcome in. I should have grabbed my box of tissues. That's what I forgot to grab. I was also thinking I should have made a cup of tea. Oh well, we'll do that when we take our first break. I also haven't given myself my medication today. I meant to give myself an injection today, and I've forgotten to give myself an injection. Although that being said, if I do it, I'm going to get run down again. I might delay that. Anyway, sorry, just talking to myself as I realise things. We are back, we are here. It's been so freaking long. Just not winning with getting back to stream at the moment. The sickness has freaking been a pain in the butt. But we're going to work on today from Fragile World by Kerby Rosanes, the Galapagos penguins. Galapagos? Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. This is my page for the full book buddy colour. So it's due at the end of the month, and I haven't started it, and this is not the only one that I committed to. So I've got this double, and then I've got an airy double, and basically all I care about this month is getting those 2 pages done, because I made a commitment for those 2 pages. And yeah, we're going to try our best, but I didn't foresee getting knocked out for half the month with illness. Vi, hello, Galapagos. I don't know. They're penguins. They're cute. And so I have like a little bit of a reference image. I should have set this up beforehand, sorry. So this is a little bit of a reference image, like it's not going to be an exact replica of it, but I think it would be quite nice to pull in those colours and do that for the sky. And then I don't think it's actually meant to be snow. I think it's meant to be rocks for the surface, but we could take some inspiration from the colours and stuff like that, especially that sky. I just thought it would be a cute page. So that's kind of what we're going to work on today in terms of this page. We're going to try. And we'll see how we go. We'll see how long we last. Again, not 100%, so we're going to do our best. But I missed you guys, and also I just missed getting into colouring. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing better than me in my sickness. Alright, so we're going to work with ink tints, and I'm going to start with the sky. So, I do have some on the table here already that can go back. Because we don't need these ones out. So how's everyone doing? Ambient Landscapes, hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh, look at this. I probably should have actually found my Inktense colour chart, and I have no idea where to even start looking for that at the moment. It's so chaotic around here. Need to do a good clean up. We'll do it one day. Alright. So we definitely want some purple. We're gonna pull out some amethyst. And then we definitely want that light bright blue. Lapis blue. And then I think basically we just need, like, I'm going to be using a lot of the newer colours. Pull up Pink Flamingo. And then it comes down to sort of like a light creamy yellow. Which has a little bit of orange yellow at the bottom. So we'll pull out Mango. I think we'll pull out some lemon. And we might just need to work some white into that, even though I don't really like the white. But we'll pull it out anyway. Is it cold you have or an infection? I think it's just a cold. I am immune compromised, so when a cold hits me, it hits me really hard, and it takes a long time for my body to fight it. I do have a doctor's appointment already booked for Tuesday for something else, so yeah, I can just, you know, be like, hey, but yeah, I just think it's a cold. There's just one of those viruses doing the round, basically, that gets you and just doesn't lift. And there's nothing really you can do except just fight it out. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing alright, considering. Could be worse. Alright, let's make that big so we can kind of use it as a bit of a reference. So we're going to start with our mango and do the brighter orange to the bottom. Oh, I've had plenty of ginger, believe me. I've had plenty of vitamin C. I've had plenty of, like, it's, again, immune compromised. It's not going to, my body just doesn't fight things very well. All good. Yeah. So much tea lately, so much. We will, it'll lift eventually. It has to lift eventually. Right, I think that's really the only area of bright orange that we'll do, because the rest of it's like yellow and pale yellow. And the other edges are a bit lifted up. So I think we'll bring our yellow up from here. Our lemon. And we'll bring a bit of lemon over this side. And this side. It'll just be the center that has our orange. Hi Mandy. Yeah, I'm still not 100%, but I thought I would try going live. We'll see how we go. Yeah, Manuka honey, yep. Eveline, I've done all that, believe me. Yeah, I'm still not 100%. I won't be 100% for a bit. Again, my body just takes a long time to fight these things. And they hit hard, so it's okay. I'm used to it. We'll just carry on through, as we always do. Alright, I'm just going to bring a little bit of yellow up. And... fade it out a bit, because... so I'm not like colouring the whole thing in, I'm just doing a very light wash of colour. And that's when we can start bringing in the pinks, purples and blues. Might need to sharpen these. So pink is our light colour, our colour at the bottom, which is meant to be the lightest because it's getting the sun as it sets. And there, the pink might actually verge down into the sky a little bit. I have no idea if this will work. I'm figuring it out as I go along. Yeah, because I've been unwell, I've kind of just been in bed sleeping a lot. I've been watching all these videos about Paralives, new Sims essentially. It's not quite 100% The Sims, it's in early access, but I'm very tempted. It looks very, very cool. If you like building, it looks incredible, the building tools. Alright, I'm going to bring a little bit of purple. I finally rendered my challenge video from the charity stream, which means I could remove 40 hours of raw footage from my computer, which means I can put games back onto my computer, which was really nice to do. I haven't played anything yet, but I've been itching to play, so if I'm up to it tonight, I'm going to play some video games. Discounty has a new update, so I'd quite like to play that. Alright, I think that'll work. I probably could bring you in just a little bit more. I don't know, we'll figure it out. A little bit brought into the yellow. I do love with ink tints, so they don't have to be 100%. I should grab my tissues. Oh well. I'll grab them when I get up. So yeah, this is for the full book collab for Jazzy Doodle Designs. It's due at the end of the month, so it's like I really need to get on to doing this one, because I also still have the Romantic Country Free one for colouring Bumblebee I've also got to do as well, and that's another really detailed page. So yeah, I had lots of plans for what I wanted to do this month, but in all honesty, as long as I get done the 2 collab pages, that's all I care about right now, just because of how sick I've been. reassess the priorities. But yeah, I hope you're all been well out there. I don't even have like a lot of like, I've been up to this, because again, I have been sleeping non-stop. You haven't got your body colour done yet? I mean, it's only what, the 12th, 13th, 11th? Somewhere around there. I don't even know what date it is. It's the 13th here in Aotearoa. I'm trying to colour Kristen Karen Wildflower Folk and my cat keeps sitting on my page. Oh no. Good old cats, eh? I'm pretty sure Alwad's outside at the moment. He has such a little shite last night. He woke me up at 4 AM with his claws. And I was like, okay, you must be desperate to go out. So I go to let him out, and he just looks at me like, it's cold, I don't want to go out there. It's like, you woke me up for this, cat. It's like, I kind of need my sleep at the moment. It's the 12th there. Here we go. Yeah, it's early enough in the month. Like, the month isn't even halfway through yet, so, you know. It's no, like, panic, but I was aware, like, again, I've been sick. I have to keep reminding myself I've been sick, and I'm not allowed to sit there and go, oh, you haven't done, like, I've finished one page. And that's because I just chose to pick away at it. It's like, I have to keep reminding myself, like, I finished a page while sick. But also, these know, like, I don't have to complete anything. I mean, if worst comes to worst and I get really, really sick, I'm gonna message people and go, hey, I'm really, really sick. So, you know, sickness happens. Things happen. And also, we're colouring for ourselves, not for anyone else. So, if it just so happens that we can't colour this month, we can't colour this month. And sometimes you don't need to colour. Like, honestly, I've been feeling the video game call. I've also been drawn back to D&D and running D&D games. I ran a one-shot recently. That was really fun. I mean, I did kind of speed through the end there because I was getting really unwell. I wasn't quite up to it, but I think the players had fun, and that's all I really care about. Did have to rush the ending a little bit because I wasn't feeling great. But hopefully they enjoyed it. I love how with ink tints you don't have to be pedantic. Just slap the colour on. You can see how scribbly I am with the colouring, and that's why I like it. Alright. Doing a little bit pink below. I'll go over those birds anyway. Right into the crease. Okay. Now, how am I going to replicate the sky? I think there's like sections of blue, so almost like a galaxy basically, where it just kind of peeks through the clouds. And I get a bit bigger as it gets closer. I think though I need to kind of aim it to a central point. And we'll, since we've got this orange, we'll make that our central point, like that's where the sun's setting. I think that'll help. So I'm trying to, if you didn't see the reference image, I'm trying to replicate a little bit of this. And if we look at the sky here, this is what I'm going to now try and replicate. So you can see like these little sections of blue, which are surrounded by purple, which is surrounded by pink. So I think I can replicate that by scribbling in these sort of blue sections. And then I'll go around with purple, and then I'll go around with him with pink, and hopefully she'll look. Right, we can only try. I'm just gonna add in some like guiding lines. I think back here we'll go a bit heavier with blue. Excuse me. Ugh. I'm gonna try and get some sleep before I forget it's a thing again. No worries, Jasmine. Hopefully you can find that peace and that sleep real quickly. Thank you so much for being here. Break up the lines. Not quite as linear. It looks like an absolute mess right now. This is an absolute trust the process. So now we go around the blue with purple. And then we also add in some extra purple areas. Trust the process, folks. I know, it looks insane. Trust the process. Oh. I've just remembered I was meant to, there's some Instagram messages I was meant to respond to. Whoops. I'll do them another time. There's so many things I wanted to colour in this month. Oh well. We'll colour what we colour. This is why I stopped making plans videos. We'll colour what we colour. We'll do what we do. I also just remembered I need to look at some information for Pathfinder tomorrow, because we've probably got a level up happening in our game tomorrow, which is exciting. It looks so messy. I know. Trust the process. Alright, we can throw in some extra purple around here. We've got all these little areas. And then we start bringing in the pink. And fill in those areas. And then we hope that I haven't just completely destroyed the page. I should have made a cup of tea before I started. Oh well. I'm pretty sure from memory it's not snowing in the Galapagos. I think there's very few penguins, like there's only one, like there's not many northern penguins on the ice, or I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be snow on there. Because if it was snow, it would need to be the same colour as the sky. I don't know, I might need to look into that if it like snows, if we want to do it as snow on top of the... It really does look like to me it's been drawn as rock. That's correct. It's one of those warm places where there's extra diversity of life. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. But that's okay, because we can still bring in a little bit of colour reflect of the sky, like the pinks and stuff, and then we can do dark purples into browns for the rocks, and it will still, like, tie in. I still have to do, like, the reflex of the surface of the water anyway, because that would technically have... as you can see here, I'll show my mouse, no I won't, but like you can see on the water there's reflex in the water, and if you look at the islands on the left, that dark mountainous top that's got like purpley brown, that's what we'll try to reproduce, so it'll still work. But before I really do all that, we need to activate what we've got. Alright, so we're going to start by working around here. There is black on that paintbrush. I've used that to paint black acrylic at some point and haven't cleaned it thoroughly. Yes, we realised it now. It's just a little residue, but it's not what we want. This is why I should really clean my brushes properly, but... I don't most of the time because I'm bad. Yeah, no snow. Good to know, Vi. Good to know. How's your, oh, the name's immediately gone out of my head. Outer Ring? Outer Ring. I think you were playing that again last night, weren't you? I'm pretty sure I saw your stream pop up and then I fell back asleep. How's the gameplay going? I've been seeing so many people's streams pop up and then I've just turned over and gone back to sleep because I just haven't had any capacity. actually loving the game. I'm glad to hear that. It seems very much like a Vi game. So I'm not surprised. It's not, you know, like we all have games that, you know, we would and wouldn't. And I know that's not a me game to play, but it's fascinating to watch other people play it. Or rather, watch you play it, because you're the only one I've actually watched play it. I don't have a clue what's going on, but looks like cool character designs. Alright, so we'll bring up this mango. We can always do another layer if we're like wanting more intensity of colour or to bring anything forward, but I think we've got that sort of little orange glow at the back. I thought I would be miserable. Like, there was one fight last night where I kept getting my butt kicked, but I realised I could run past, get the shinies, and get out maybe on a different challenge. Oh, that's good. I like when games give you the option of like creatively solving something and it doesn't have to be railroaded into one outcome or one decision, you know? I like choice games. That's why I like Detroit and those sort of narrative storytelling games. But only if your choices actually matter. Exactly, yeah. A little bit on the side there. Alright, and then we have some clouds. So normally I would have had my injection that I take as part of my autoimmune disease. It basically tells my body to stop attacking itself rather than attacking things that make me sick, but in turn it means my body doesn't attack anything, which is why I'm immune compromised. But right now, because I'm sick, it's not wise for me to take my injection because I need my body to fight this, right? So we don't want to turn my body off right now. We don't want to turn my immune system off. But in turn, my God, does my bones hurt today. But it's the catch-22, you know. I did take it last week and then I felt so much worse for taking it. So I think I'm better to just delay it a few days. See if my body can push through the last little bit of this and then... Oh, missed the water pot entirely. Good job, Amy. Good job. I want to bring this down just because we bring the pink down over here, so I think by this stage we'd have a bit more pinky orange anyway. It's a bit further away from our center point. It looks so chaotic right now, but it is a very much trust the process. Hopefully, when we've activated everything, and it'll look okay. It's quite nice to be working in Fragile Worlds. It's been a while since I've worked in it, so. Yeah, apart from being sick, there's not a lot that I've been up to. I've had a couple of days where I've tried to do things like the groceries, or I tried to do a load of washing or stuff like that. Yesterday we did go out into a store, took Mum to a store. I spent so much money on candy. It's like, yeah. Because my taste buds are all fried at the moment too. All I want is like salt and like junk food, because I can taste the junk food. But especially salt right now. Everything is salt. Hi Nip. Hello, hello, lovely. Welcome in. How are you going? Alright. Hopefully we're not. Yeah. I should have requested page 10. I just realised that that's New Zealand penguins. Those ones there are New Zealand penguins. I used to live in a region of New Zealand, and like if you were on the beach really early in the morning, you saw the penguins. Alright, bring that pink down a bit, and then we can start working on these clouds, and hopefully pull it off. You're good? Good to hear. We're trying to stream today. I still aren't 100%, as you can probably hear, but I just figured I'd try. Let's see what we can do. I wanted to at least get some of this page done. Because I haven't made a start on this or by Romantic Country 2 collab page either, so... Thank you for the game on Thursday. I had a great time. I'm glad you did. It wasn't my finest work, and I did have to rush the end there because of me not feeling great. I probably wasn't really 100% up to it, but it was fun. And as long as you all had fun and enjoyed it, that's all I care about. But yeah, that's the difficulty of trying to schedule something when you're someone who gets ill often. Like, I've learned I just have to schedule and work around it, because otherwise I just never schedule anything, and I just never do anything. So we just have to schedule and hope for the best. Yeah, unfortunately. that time we got sick of me. Okay. I think we lost a little bit of the purple in the clouds. Like, it's still there, but it's not as prevalent because I think I kind of smushed everything together. But yeah, and then we'll just work on that background. Kim, hello, welcome in. Excuse me. They're such pretty colours, thank you. I'm trying to reproduce, not entirely, well enough to stream, sort of. Yeah, not really. I'm definitely not 100%, but we're trying. But this is sort of the inspiration image of what I am doing for the page. So yeah, it's hopefully we'll reproduce it. Yeah, so we're just working on the background right now. Just doing ink tints at the moment. We'll see. It's not going to be identical, of course, that's just an inspiration image, but I thought it was a good place to start. Excuse me. You're upright at least, exactly. Exactly, you know. I'm out of bed for the moment. I'm colouring. I barely coloured this month, so any colouring is a win. Yeah. End of the day, we take what we get. The new Yusuku, eh? Actually, I wonder if my book has been shipped yet. I've been waiting ages for confirmation it's on its way. I don't know where the hell I got your email from. We should unsubscribe that. Yay, shipping confirmation. That's what I like. I decided to treat myself to one of the books that I've been wanting for ages. Finally being shipped. Yeah, so if you know the game Stardew Valley, I love Stardew Valley. It's one of my favorite coloring games. Computer games. And there is the Junimo coloring book, which I have, and I absolutely adore. But then, as well as the Junimo coloring book, there is a sorry, distractions. Oh, that one. There we go. There's a Stardew Valley official coloring book, and I decided to treat myself to this one because it looks gorgeous. I love Kari Fry's work. It is another perforated one, which, but yeah, it's kind of, I don't want to call it cute and cozy because this is Kari Fry's style. You see it in the Junimo coloring book, but yeah, I love it. So yeah, I'm really excited for that one. It looks really cool. And I decided to treat myself to that one because I love it. Is looking at both of them earlier, yeah. I'm just a big fan of Stardew, so I'm like, I want those books. It's like a step up from cute and cozy. Yeah, it's not exactly cute and cozy, but I think because it's square, my brain automatically goes, but it's like, no. And it is just Kari Fry's style, which is really cute. Okay, we're losing a bit of definition in the sky, unfortunately, but hopefully it'll still read. If not, we'll just do a second coat. Probably should have actually been a bit more pedantic and gone more even on the sky, and that would help, but also I didn't want to have like the fully intense colour. No, I think maybe if I just bring some blue back into it, it will read. We'll just try. We can only try. Apologies, there's going to be a lot of coughing today. And sniffing. Winter, hello, hello. Hello, lovely. It's good to see you. They opened up YouTube to set up this live, and the first thing it recommends to me is your new A Little Touch of Colour Counts episode. It's like, yay, I have things to watch later on. Not sure what you're sorry for. There's nothing to be sorry for. You're so sick and I hate it. Yeah, it's part and parcel. Again, when a cold hits me, it hits me hard. Sometimes I can shake them off quickly. This one's just not a quick one. I already have a doctor's appointment booked on, I think, Tuesday for something else, so I'll just mention to the doc and be like, hey, you know, especially if I'm like worried it's something else. But honestly, I just think it's a cold. I just think it's a bad cold. It's not lifting. But yeah, I mean, at least we're up today. We're colouring, we're streaming, we're trying our best. And yeah, I already know that it's probably not going to be an all-day stream. I'll probably end up taking... That being said, you know, I've said that before and then felt better. You know, we're just going with the body. But if, you know, I need to stop, I'll stop. If I'm good, I'll keep going. I mean, at least I'm getting some colouring done. At least I'm getting some work done on this page. It was either this or the Romantic Country 2. Collab page as well, which if I decide I'm over this one, I can go on to that one. That one involves picking up a lot of stuff, and honestly, my room is a pigsty. I haven't even put away the books from when I filmed completed, to do completed pages. So tell me you're struggling? Yeah. To rule out things. There's like, you mean like if it's COVID or anything like that? I actually didn't, but that's because I just don't have any. And again, like, I can tell when things are like COVID, because I've had COVID quite a few times, and when it's COVID, I have to get onto viral stuff ASAP, because again, immune compromised. But I had none of the like bone aches or nothing that would make you think it's flu, nothing that would make you think it's anything like bacterial infection or anything like that. Like, genuinely, it's just a cold. It's just one of those colds that's really, really, unfortunately, taking a while to lift. And I am immune compromised, so it is one of those things that when a cold hits me, it can take a while to lift. Like, I haven't had any, I mean, I have the usual bone aches, but I haven't had any, like, I'm sore in my bones because I'm sick. I haven't had any fevers. I haven't had anything like that. I've just had a lot of runny nose and a lot of coughing. And just basically cold symptoms. Yeah, no, if there was any indication, like if there's fever or any indication of infection, we're straight to the doctors, because I cannot fight it, and I have to do that. Because, again, immune compromised. So, yeah. So it's just unfortunately one of those really nasty colds that just doesn't want to lift. And again, I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday for something else anyway, so I'll just be like, hey. But I don't know what you're going to do for a cold, you know? It's just one of those things where I have to fight it. And in the meantime, I'm doing lots of things like, you know, lots of tea, manuka honey, vitamin C, ginger. I have this gorgeous, like, apple tea that I brew. Lots of, like, goji berries and red dates, jujubes, and stuff like that. Cinnamon, all the good stuff for your body. And just sleeping. Lots and lots of sleeping. Which is why I haven't done a lot, because I've just genuinely been sleeping all day. And then a couple of days I've tried different things, like jumping onto my Discord and hanging out in my Discord chat for a while. Or I ran a D&D game on Thursday night, you know. So I have tried certain things, but I'm aware, not 100%. Yeah. Yeah, no, again, if I felt like it was that bad, I would have gone to the doctor ASAP. I don't muck around with it, but I've known all along it's just a cold. It's just an annoying, lingering cold. And it's probably going to linger around for a little bit, which, yeah. If we get people, we offer them puffers and whatnot, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sure there's something. Again, I'll mention it if I'm still worried about it on Tuesday. If it's like, you know, I mean, it'll be pretty obvious if I go to the doctor sounding like this, and I'm not 100%. I'll have to ring my doctor and even see if they'll let me into the office, because they're not a fan when you present with cold and flu symptoms. But, yeah, again, no flu symptoms, no fever, no chills, no bone aches, apart from the usual bone aches, but that's different. That's not flu bone aches, anything like that. It's just a cold. It's just an annoying cold, an annoying cough. And at least I can breathe again. At least my nose is clear. I will take that because of, my God, do you know how many boxes of tissues I was going through? Which is also why I was going through, like, so many pots of tea. I did discover that I have a little bottle thermos thing, and I did discover that if I make tea at like 9 o'clock at night in this thermos, and then I wake up at 4 a.m. in a coughing fit, the tea is still warm in that thermos, and it's great. So that's one of the things I've been doing when I go to bed, is just making like a fruit tea or something in this thermos, and then when I wake up at 3 a.m. it's like, warm tea, and I don't even have to get out of my bed. It's so good. And that's why I was like, oh, I should have made tea before I went live. But that's okay. We'll take a stretch break at some point and make some tea then. Oh, I think it's okay. Like, I think we're getting a bit of the texture of the sky. It's not as crystal clear as the picture, so I might end up smoothing it out and doing another layer over it. We'll see. I think maybe I should have put a bit more pigment down for it, but what are you gonna do? Hi Stardust, welcome in. Yeah, no, I'm not 100%, but we're trying. We're doing the best we can. And it's because I did miss streaming, and I miss hanging out with you guys and seeing what you're all up to, and I also just miss doing things because I'm not someone who's very good at resting in bed. I have been, but also like, I want to be doing things, you know? I want to be doing all the things. But I did do some video editing. I got the challenge video edited, so I just need to like make a cover and description for YouTube and all that sort of stuff. The challenges from the charity stream, which meant that I could remove all the footage from my hard drive and free my computer back up. And when I did that, I immediately filled it back up with video games, so I can re-download all my video games. This side's a lot more blue. Oops, I just went into the clouds there. That's not good. Push that off. Yeah. Alright, it's not bad as a base coat. I think maybe it could have had a more vibrant colour, but it's a start. Give that a moment to dry and then we'll think about it. We're also looking at it with still a lot of white around, which always makes a difference as well, so we don't want to judge it too heavily while things are still very white. Alright, so burnt umber, and then we want deep violet. And I think maybe... There we go with lots of newer colours. Let's keep going with the newer colours and use sugar plum. It really took me just now to realise we were working in Fragile Worlds. Oh. Yeah, this is my, for the Fragile Worlds collab. This is the page that I chose. And yeah, I've only just started. I haven't started my Romantic Country 2 one either, so that's all I care about finishing this month is those two pages. Is hopefully we can get them all wrapped up. Alright, I don't want to do the yellow edge because I'll bring that in with, what's it called? Pencils later on. But, so I've got burnt umber in our darkest areas, so really like a dark brown in our darks, and then it's going to merge into, what violet did I end up choosing? Deep violet. So it's going browns into purples. And then on our light end, we've got red violet. So the rocks will look quite purple, even though they're brown. But brown and purple blends together really well. So yeah, maybe we could bring in a little bit of yellow. And I'll do it with the pencils. I think it'd be cleaner to bring it in with the pencils. But yeah, we'll do a little bit of a yellow yellow. Words, please. Highlight. Oh my gosh. Really, and not Alien Worlds. Yeah, I suppose it could look very Alien Worlds colors, isn't it? Because of the colors that I chose. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to throw in as much color as possible. That's why we're using the inspiration image too. Because, like, I know I didn't like the idea of just doing blue sky and all that sort of stuff. Like, I want to throw color in, so yeah. I was actually doing the hippo in this book earlier today. There we go. Meant to be. What media? Inktense? Yes, it's Inktense. I may end up pulling out, well, I'm going to pull out pencils for highlights, but I may pull out some pencils to do some shading on top, but we're going to try and do as much of it as we can with the Inktense. See, I'll put down a bunch of burnt umber. Do a little bit of the violet. Oh, it's cold today. It's been really cold here the last few days. Definitely winter vibes going on. Winter vibes, yeah. We love winter vibes. The winter vibes are top tier. Doing editing, there's a section I forgot to turn my mic back on. It happens to all of us. It's easy enough to do. And if need be, voiceovers exist for a reason. You do not suck, Winter. No negative self-talk. I won't hear of it. Yes, you autocorrect. That's okay. Oh, good. You just cut it out. Nothing of importance was lost. Oh, good then. Bye, Yana. Welcome in. Let's do a little section at a time. Since we've got that part all coloured in, let's activate. Are you feeling a little bit better now? Just a little bit. That's why I thought I'd try stream today. It's still not 100%, but I figured I'd do a little bit of stream because I miss it. I miss colouring. Like, this is the first colouring I've... Well, it's not the first colouring I've done all month. I've been picking away at a couple of things, but I really have barely coloured this month because it's just been sleep 24/7. But that's okay, because that's what my body needs right now. So if we're doing nothing but sleep, we do nothing but sleep. So yeah, hopefully, even though there's a bunch of purple worked into these rocks are reading as brown for you. The reading is brown for me, just with purplish highlight tones. Which is what I want because, you know, it's sunset. And it brings that purple back into the rocks, and then... Oh. With a little bit of a yellow highlight. Okay, I see what you're going for on the rocks, light reflections and whatnot. Yeah. Trying anyway. No, you can go ahead, try it. It's simple. I'm just using the shading Kirby's put in there. And that's where it's the darkest is where he's put the shading. I'm using burnt umber. And then I just use a bit of dark violet and red violet. That's all it is. It's just brown, purple, lighter purple. Or pinky purple. Might work a bit better if I used actual pink and have like a little bit more of an extreme transition, but I don't know, I'm happy with it. That'll do. Because it's intense. I'm not even being pedantic, really. I'm scribbling a little bit. Which is good, because that's my mood. My mood is not to be pedantic. It's part of the reason why I'm not doing the eerie one today because that one involves a bit of paper craft and pedantic cutting, and I'm just like, I don't want to pull out all my papers, I don't want to have to clean up a pile of mess because this room's already a pigsty and I need to clean it up, but I haven't had the energy. So I just don't want to deal, so we're not. We're going to work on this one. Itchy. Oh. And see, when we go underneath the water, we can use the same burnt umber and violet, but then I can actually bring in some blue from the water to do the same thing underneath, but just change the highlight colour so it works with under the water. You got a lot going on. I'm just happy to exist with you. Exactly. That's all we're doing here. We're just chilling, relaxing, enjoying colouring, or doing whatever you need to do. Whether that be colouring, or, you know, maybe you're playing a video game, or video editing, or whatever you need to do. I'm definitely in a video game mood lately. Okay. Let's see how much we can get done. I already feel ready for bed. It's not even midday here. Been trying to make myself at least wait till the afternoon to go down for a nap. I have been napping quite a bit lately. Again, sleeping non-stop. But now I've been feeling a bit better. I've been trying to make myself wait until at least the afternoon to go down for a nap. Shadow's been loving it because he's been getting so many bed cuddles lately. You gotta do what you gotta do. Exactly. Exactly. There's no begrudgement me having a nap right now. My body needs rest, so we nap. Naps are glorious. Emperor's seeking a copy of crayon. Ooh. You can use, I think it's like petroleum jelly, like Vaseline. I know that smooths crayon, but it needs to be like a thick, even coating to really smooth it out. But you can use like a Q-tip or a earbud thing and Vaseline, and it kind of melts the crayon and smooths it out. Yeah, a little oil pastel, that's not a bad idea too. It's almost like a fun challenge to see what you can do to the page when it's already got pre-existing colour on it, you know? No. It's okay. I'm sure you'll figure something out along the way. Again, it's a fun little challenge of how could I do this. Yeah, the Paper Maria trailer just doesn't accept water-based mediums. Yeah. And it looks like it'll be oil pastel for the background. I'm trying to remember. I think I have done water-based mediums in there. Like water mediums. I'm sure I've done Albert drawers, but yeah. I think I had to be like really pedantic with the water. Yeah. And I definitely couldn't go splashy like I usually do. Like I've definitely saturated this page, but luckily it hasn't bled through. Get my money worth because 80 to 90% of the pages are fine. Exactly. And it's a fun chance to experiment and try different things and just see what you can do with the page, eh? Nothing quite like a play opportunity. Squeaky pizzas. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. I don't know if the microphone's picking up all the pizza squeaks. It's fine. Okay. Let me put more brown into it. Oh, no, that's sugar plum. We want deep violet. I do love how non-pedantic I have to be with ink dents. And then we go in with our sugar plum. I think I called this red violet before, but it's actually sugar plum. They're very similar colours anyway. Oh. Alright, and we can activate again. If we can dry off our brush a bit. Hey Georgia, it's good to see you. Sorry, Georgie. My brain is not working 100%. Please stop dying. I will try my best. I do need to go and make some tea at some point. I did start stream and had forgotten to make tea, which is silly. I am drinking lots and lots of water though. Okay. Oh. Oh, I don't like those sneezes that rearrange your insides. Oh. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I might have to blow my nose in a minute. Which will mean I need to get up and get the tissues, because I also forgot the tissues. Okay, we're gonna do this bit. And then somewhere around here I have a candy box. And we're gonna take 2 seconds to have some sugar. Oh, there's my ridiculous candy box. This thing's ridiculous. We're gonna take that, and those, because they're right on top. We'll take a milk bottle too, because they're right on top. I'm sure we'll take, well, we got 2 of them, because 2 of them came out. Okay. I like these. These are gummy dinosaurs, but they're like 4D, 3D. So they're like shaped like little dinos. They're gummies. Okay. Now we have energy boosters. freaking love candy. It's dangerous, but it's good. Okay, I did start. Perfect. I will pull that up in a moment. Late to the party, but I thought Squeak was my laundry dryer or a cat. Oh, sorry. I'll just finish off this section of rocks and then we'll pull up art text. So if anyone else does have stuff that they want to send through, now's a good time to do so, because we'll do art text in a couple of minutes. Remember, taxes are always optional here. You don't have to pay your taxes. It's just a wonderful way of connecting and showing what you're up to. About showing what you're currently working on or recently finished off if you want to. Oh, good. Okay, so I need to open Discord too. I don't have Instagram or Discord open. I should. Okay. Let's get... Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, good. Oh, good. Alright. That's really cool as well. Feels like there's so many collabs going on at the moment. It really does. Yeah. It's cool. Like, it's cool to see that. It's a great way. I'm glad it's kind of like a thing now. Alright. So we have from Etheline. There's Christine Karen Page. I love the colours you've chosen for the wings. Love, love, love. I love the blue of the eyes too. Actually, that's how intense blue they are. It was gorgeous, Etheline. Where I Wander I Find. Kia ora, kia ora. Welcome in. We're just showing some art text. We also have this one from Jennifer, which is a hippo in Fragile World. I love the sky. I know you're still working on that background, but I do love how that background's come together. It is so pretty. Need to fill that white back with pink. Ah. to blend the yellow to the purple. That'll be pretty. It's gorgeous. It will come together really beautifully. And we've just had one through from Yana, which is gorgeous as always. I love the kitties. The colour of the hair is really nice too. It's really gorgeous. It's Deborah, by the way. It's all good. I will do my best to remember. I do tend to call people by their screen names, just because that's the name you've publicly chosen to put forward. So I'll do my best to lock that in. But if I do call you by your screen name, it tends to be my go-to for most people. But I'll try and lock that in. It is beautifully done, Yana. Thank you so much for sharing. Love this Christine Karen page. Stardust, you might be a little behind, by the way, hun. You might want to check if you're live or not. Cassie, hello over on the Twitch side. I'm getting there. I'm still not 100%, but it is, you know, I'm out of bed. We'll take that much. But how are you going? I've been seeing that you've been streaming and I've been too sick to come and watch. And I'm so sad because you've been streaming The Quarry, haven't you? And I love The Quarry. I love choice-based games. I'm just deciding what I'm doing now. I'm okay. I've just been working and doing my thing, taking time for myself and whatnot. Love it. Love to hear that. You gotta do that sometimes. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what glue we're going to use. Do you have any clue where my colour chart might be? Any chance it's on the desk? It would be really nice if it was around here. This place is such a pigsty. Oh, crap goes all the bones. Crap goes even more bones. Yeah, I don't even know where I would start right now. There's just so many piles of everything around me. I still have all my books pulled out from filming. Completed pages and all the bits and pieces and whatnot around me. And it's like, I just need to sit down and clean up. But I just haven't had the energy to put stuff away and, you know, do things. This is the first time I've actually been in the art room for a while. Because again, I've been in bed. Gummy burger. Love this page so far. Thank you. We're trying to... We have a inspiration image, which is this one here. So we're taking... some concepts from it. no, actually dark aquamarine could work for blending into. Right. We use the same same blue as the sky. No, I think I think I want to stick to more greeny blue. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the dark aquamarine. I'll pull out iris blue, iron blue. And that way we can do a bit of a gradient for those areas where we are looking through. A bit of the iron blue up. And then we can just have a little bit of iris blue at the top. It would technically be like more yellow and stuff, but a lot of that's not really going to come forward with all that surface. So it's going to be all reflex, so are you going to be looking around doing bits and pieces? Oh, good. Anything on that side? No, those are the two areas that you would see through. See the water. Inventory's on the way to being done. Well done, Stardust. Well done. Inventory and stock takes are never particularly fun, but good to get done. I love that blue, by the way. Thank you. I think the colour will be alright. And then we'll keep our iris blue out, and we'll take our burnt umber from before and our deep violet. And in theory, we'll do a little tester here. should be able to swap out where we were using the purple above, the sugar plum, swap it out for the blue. So you think maybe we're going to remove the purple, the deep violet as well, and switch that for the iron blue. Let's keep it all in the blue fam, you know. So we'll just blend out that one that we just did. Don't really have a plan doing this. I'm figuring it out as I go along. So I just realised you can come down a bit, and then it will be. Don't have to push it so far back. Just painting this one now that I've. Okay. So. Oh, no. It's deep violet. I put down the brown. That was smart. That's fine. And it's the same concept as above, except this time we're doing it with blues instead of purples. So it's the same brown, just now with blues worked in. Oh. Oh no, it's a penguin fin, not rock. Doing well, Amy. Doing well. And so much rock. So much rock. Duh. Yeah, so you can see it still like ties in with the rock above, but it uses the blues instead of the purple, so it's still the same brown, so it still ties in, but just blue now because it's under the water. And then I added some blue pencil highlights as well. Oh. Alright, I'll see if I've got another half hour or so in me. I am feeling pretty drained already, so I think we'll be calling it in at least half an hour. I'm half debating calling it now. It really looks amazing. It really looks like you're way down south near Antarctica. Thanks. I mean, it's kind of where I am. I'm way down south near Antarctica. Yeah, this is meant to be the Galapagos, but I think it still works. Alright, we need to make sure we're around all this bubble area, because that's all split. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna call it here because my throat's also really starting to hurt and it's starting to get quite difficult to talk. But we got 2 hours of stream. Like, I think that's a win, considering how sick I've been. You know, a little bit of a high, a little bit of a stream, and we got quite a bit done in those 2 hours. I mean, like, I'm not mad at the progress of 2 hours. Just, yeah, I think it's time to go and have a nap, and then if I feel up to it later, I might do another Discord hang. So if you would like to join in the Discord, it's something that we've been doing a lot lately, is jumping into Discord and just doing colouring hangs in there, which is quite a lot. It's kind of what I've been using to test how I've been feeling. So if you'd like to, you're welcome to join Discord and come and hang out in that. I recently ran a D&D game for people in the Discord, and yeah, try to get a little bit more into it because it's a really easy way to hang out with folks when I'm not up to streaming but still want to be social. And you're welcome to do it, hang out in there anytime you want. Yeah, other than that, I'll try and get some videos up soon. I'll try and go and stream again soon, but we're still sick, as you can hear. I'm taking 2 hours as a win. But for now, I think I'm going to curl up and rest up, and at least I made some progress on this page. Even if it's just a start, it's better than nothing. But yeah, thank you to everyone who has been hanging out, and yeah, appreciate you all being here. If you're watching the VOD as well, I appreciate you watching the VOD and being the replay crew. Yeah, just look after yourselves. Yeah, I'm gonna go and rest up now. But all the other heart to you all. Take care, and I will see you the next time I see you. Bye.